Does a narcissist truly miss you? The surprising truth revealed. Do narcissists truly desire to reconnect with you? Do they hold genuine concern for your well-being after the dissolution of the relationship? These questions may have crossed your mind, wondering if a narcissist will reach out again despite your departure. Will they attempt to contact you, inquire about your life, or display any semblance of interest in you? It is natural to question whether the narcissist genuinely misses you or simply yearns for the control they once possessed over you. These uncertainties plague many individuals as they seek to unravel the truth behind the narcissist's thoughts and desires. In this exploration, we will delve into the intricacies of what transpires when a narcissist leaves your life, uncovering their underlying motivations and mindsets lurking beneath the surface. By embarking on this journey of understanding, you not only gain insight into the behaviors of a narcissist, but also empower yourself to release and detach emotionally. This newfound understanding allows you to focus on your own healing and personal growth. When discussing whether a narcissist actually wants to see you or come back to you, we first need to focus on one of their core motivations: control. Narcissists often thrive on having power and control over you, the situation, and their own image. For a long time in my life and personal journey, I believed that if I could control another person, it meant I loved them. I thought that by knowing their whereabouts, understanding their actions, and ensuring their focus was solely on me, I was expressing my love for them. I was once entangled in a web of distorted stories and beliefs that shaped my understanding of love. These misconceptions drove me to take various actions, seeking to control and manipulate people in order to assert dominance. Narcissists often crave this sense of control to fulfill their desires, particularly when it comes to managing their image. They strive for others in their lives to conform to specific behaviors or appearances that align with the carefully constructed image they project. Consequently, they manipulate and control individuals to maintain this desired facade. When a narcissist walks away from a relationship, it is often a strategic move aimed at retaining control over the other person. I recall a client who encountered such a situation, where her narcissistic partner initiated the breakup, claiming he no longer desired her. However, this was merely a ruse to play a manipulative long game. He orchestrated his return to the relationship, only to repeat the cycle of abandonment. This method served the purpose of enforcing his dominance and ensuring he was the one ultimately ending the relationship, eradicating any potential threat to his control. The narcissist's insatiable need for control trumps any consideration of the emotional harm inflicted upon the other person. Undoubtedly, you may have experienced similar patterns in your relationship with a narcissist, where they abruptly vanish, leaving you perplexed and yearning for answers. Their employment of the silent treatment, a common manipulative tactic, aims to exert control and exert power over you. This method is employed to elicit guilt for imagined offenses, coerce apologies for their own actions, and foster emotional desperation within you. By subjecting you to the silent treatment, they aim to manipulate your wants, needs, and desires, ensuring that you remain in a state of longing for their return. Consequently, you often find yourself caught in a relentless pursuit, chasing after the elusive attention of the narcissist. Have you experienced this in your own life? Has your narcissistic partner abruptly disappeared, leaving you in a state of confusion and longing for their presence? This bewildering experience can be particularly disorienting, especially when you genuinely believed you had an incredible relationship. The narcissist's intent behind this tactic is to cultivate a sense of loss within you, ensuring that you remain emotionally invested in their elusive grasp. Consider it akin to the profound sense of loss one feels when a close friend suddenly disappears, drifts away, or tragically passes away. In such instances, one yearns for closure, the opportunity to communicate and alter the course of events. Similarly, the yearning to establish contact and navigate the familiar patterns persists with narcissists. However, it is imperative to question whether narcissists genuinely desire to see you, given their inherent lack of authentic emotional connections. While individuals often believe that narcissists want and love them, it is vital to recognize that the depth of connection between you and a narcissist is inherently shallow and devoid of genuine emotional depth. While it may initially appear and feel otherwise, particularly during the love bombing stage when they deceive you into believing in a profound connection. The emotional bond is shallow and self-serving. It revolves around obtaining gratification, whether physical intimacy or an emotional high derived from your presence. As such, the emotional connection lacks substance or genuine depth. Hence, narcissists often exhibit fervent pursuit of you and a strong desire to be in your presence. However, once they have achieved their goal, they struggle to navigate the complexities of a meaningful connection. Their lack of depth and understanding hinders their ability to forge a genuine and profound bond with you. Questions may arise in their minds, such as, "Now that I have you, what comes next?" Sadly, they often fail to invest the necessary effort for personal growth, change, and the development of a stable, lasting relationship. Their focus had been solely on the thrill and conquest of pursuing a person rather than establishing a foundation for long-term stability. Consequently, relationships with narcissists tend to remain shallow and self-serving, following repetitive patterns. These connections primarily serve to fulfill the narcissist's needs and bolster their ego. While in your presence, they experience an elevation in self-esteem, a heightened sense of self-connection, and the gratification of their desires obtained through you. It is crucial to remember that a narcissist does not genuinely care about you as an individual. Their concern lies solely in what they can gain from you. Their perspective is transactional, with expectations of reciprocation for any favor or investment they offer. While some level of transaction may exist in any relationship, healthy connections transcend the purely transactional aspect. They revolve around love, care, and mutual investment in one another, without the attachment of specific outcomes or rewards, such as sex. Understanding that shame, avoidance, and self-preservation drive narcissistic behavior is essential. Their actions are guided by self-interest, with a primary focus on preserving their own self-image and protecting themselves from feelings of shame. You may encounter a narcissist who expresses longing and claims to miss you, uttering all the right words. However, if you choose to reunite, the situation quickly unravels, leaving you bewildered and disheartened. It plays out in the same familiar pattern, shattering any hopes you may have held for a different outcome. The narcissist's reconnection serves only as a means for validation, attention, or further manipulation. There exists no genuine desire to establish a profound connection or truly understand your needs. It is crucial to grasp that the narcissist's apparent care or love for you is a facade. This revelation can prove confounding, particularly when they employ empty declarations or consistently return to your life. However, the reason for their consistent reappearance is that you allow them to. At this juncture, you have become susceptible to their abusive tactics. I convey this point not to criticize or blame, but to shock you into awakening to the reality that this person, who proclaims their love without demonstrating it, continues to access your life because you permit it. You hold the power to either open or close the door. Often it is helpful to coach individuals by advising them to sit down and compile a list of 25 negative experiences they have encountered with the narcissist. By signing their name at the bottom, they signify their willingness to accept that all those negative encounters can and likely will recur if they allow the narcissist back into their life. It is crucial to question whether you are truly willing to endure the toxicity and negative experiences that accompany that relationship. Instead of passively waiting for the narcissist's return or questioning their intentions and love for you, it is paramount to redirect the focus back to yourself. Prioritize your healing, growth, and personal development. Understand that the narcissist's actions are their own responsibility, detached from your own. They have made their choices, and now it is imperative to prioritize your own well-being. Today, you possess the power to choose your path forward in light of your circumstances. You can opt to continue nurturing personal growth, focusing on self-improvement, and prioritizing your overall well-being. Embrace self-care practices and seek support from others as you forge a path towards becoming the person you are destined to be. Instead of dwelling on rumination, trauma, and thoughts concerning the narcissist, shift your focus toward your own evolution and development. Refuse to be sidetracked from the journey of becoming the finest version of yourself. Take a moment to reflect upon the pervasive impact the narcissist's presence has had on various aspects of your life. Contemplate how it has impacted your physical and mental health, leading to stress, frustration, and confusion. Consider its ramifications on your relationships, resulting in feelings of isolation and disconnection from your loved ones. Evaluate its influence on your sense of purpose, direction, and the potential hindrance it has imposed upon your work or daily productivity. Engage in introspection, actively assessing these areas of impact, and contemplate the changes necessary for your personal growth. Above all, recognize that the narcissist's professed concern for you is void of genuine care and compassion. Any desire they may express to see you or re-enter your life is solely driven by their need to manipulate, control, or derive satisfaction from the power they hold over you. If you have yet to do so, please consider liking and subscribing. We would be delighted to welcome you into our community. Until next time, take care.